Chosen one, stop scrolling right now. This moment is marked by God. It's no coincidence you're here. He wants to reveal something earth-shattering about your bloodline. Feel that heaviness in your heart. That's a divine call. A hidden truth is surfacing, echoing through your history. You're connected to a legacy that could change everything. But there's more. You're being watched by powerful figures, an investigation unfolding right now. They see your potential, and they're eager to make you an heir to unimaginable blessings. Subscribe and click notifications, because as the angels unveil these secrets, you must be ready. Like and comment 77 to align with this transmission. In this video, you'll learn who seeks your lineage, what hidden truths are exposed, and how God's protection is aligning your path. You'll discover what to embrace and what to release. Wait until I show you the shocking evidence that awaits. Listen closely now. God is speaking through the voices of the silent. In the whispers of the night, He reaches for your heart. There is urgency in this moment, a divine reckoning stirring within you. You felt it, that restlessness, a call echoing through your very soul. The Father is paving a path before you, but you must tread lightly. With courage, you stand at the crossroads of destiny, ready for transformation. This isn't mere coincidence. It is divine orchestration calling you forward. The time is here to awaken, to rise from the shadows of doubt and fear. Be still and let His Spirit guide you deeper into this mystery. Many of you are familiar with the ache of isolation, a wilderness that feels unending. It is not just pain. It is a crucible shaping your very essence, like fire molding gold. God has allowed this wilderness, for it is within the desolate places that strength rises. You may feel alone, abandoned even, yet this is not your fate, but preparation. The Lord holds you close in every tear you've shed, every lonely night you've endured. Each moment of sorrow is writing a story, a melody of resurrection and hope. Like Job in his despair, your trials are refining you, carving out a space for something magnificent. Trust that the wilderness is a sacred space, where His purpose is whispered softly. Yet, the full meaning of this solitude remains hidden, waiting for the right moment to flourish. Let's turn our gaze to the stings of rejection that dance along your journey. What if I told you that these moments are divine confirmations? Just like prophets who faced scorn and exile, you too are chosen. Each no you've received, each door slammed in your face, is part of God's plan unfolding. He sees you in this struggle, knows every heartbreak intimately. In what feels like abandonment, there are celestial confirmations. You are on the path meant for you. With every whisper of doubt, recall the strength of David before Goliath, standing tall against insurmountable odds. Your heart carries the echoes of ages, and this rejection, it resonates with a holy calling. But the reasons behind this divine design remain just beyond your grasp for now. You may have noticed the signs around you, subtle yet powerful, like breadcrumbs leading home. Dreams become vivid. Numbers appear with a deep resonance that calls for attention. The Father communicates in whispers, through symbols that flutter in your periphery like delicate wings. Each déjà vu you experience is a nudge from His hand, reminding you that you are not alone. As you walk through your days, open your heart to these signs, the subtle gestures of the universe. Life is more than mere happenstance. It is a woven tapestry of spiritual threads. Every message carries weight, urging you deeper into the knowledge of your purpose. However, their full significance hangs in suspense like a prayer left unanswered, patiently waiting for divine timing. Now, pause for a moment and reflect on your intuition. It often speaks louder than you realize, a gentle guidance that cannot be ignored. God's whispers can emerge through your gut feeling, nudging you toward right paths. You may feel a sense of peace, yet are unsure of its origin. This discernment is sacred. It echoes the ancient ways of knowing, deeply rooted in faith. As the Lord guides your spirit, trust in this process, even when clarity eludes you. Like oil poured out upon the altar, these insights heighten your awareness, stirring something profound within you. An awakening is taking place, but we have yet to unveil its full brilliance. The truth of this guidance is still unfolding, waiting for the right moment to shine through. Awareness deepens now as you stand at the precipice of becoming. The light of understanding begins to pierce the shadows of your past, illuminating buried treasures of identity. Your wounds are not just scars. They are markers of future testimonies waiting to be told. As you embrace this divine light, a beautiful metamorphosis stirs within you. Remember, it is often in our deepest struggles that we discover the strength we possess. God has written your story with purpose, entwining trials with triumphs along the way. You are the chosen vessel for a grand narrative yet to be fully revealed. Savor the echoes of your journey, for each step has shaped the destiny ahead. But as with every turning point, clarity dances just outside your reach, beckoning you forward. Awakening begins to pulse within your being, igniting the flame of realization. You feel it, a dawning comprehension that something pivotal is about to shift within you. You carry the silence, a crown of resilience that many underestimate. If this resonates with you, stay with me. What comes next will change everything. Comment, "I carry the silence's crown," and let your voice echo through the community. This is not simply a declaration, but an invitation into the sacred space of shared understanding. Your crown is formed by your trials. It holds the weight of your awakening. Yet, even with this activation, the fullness of its meaning eludes you for now. More awaits just beyond the horizon of understanding. If you listen closely, you will sense it. What you thought was abandonment was meant to draw you closer to God. Each lingering hurt, every moment of rejection is part of a greater narrative not yet revealed. There are secrets within your heart that the Lord is preparing to unveil. In the shadows lies a promise, an invitation to depths unknown. The veil of mystery is delicate, fluttering with each breath you take. Next, I'll lead you closer to the hidden truths that will ignite your spirit. Guard your heart as we journey together, for the answers you seek are waiting to break free. You stand on the cusp of awakening, and the divine whisper empowers you to push forward into the light. Trust that the path ahead holds revelations that will redefine your very existence. You thought you were abandoned, but this abandonment follows something divine you do not yet understand. The Lord's hand weaves an intricate tapestry, revealing patterns only partly visible. It's like walking through a darkened forest, familiar shadows guiding yet disorienting. You are in a resonant echo, dear light worker, one that reverberates through time and spirit. Realize that countless souls have traversed this path before you. Pain and solitude are not your companions alone. They are the laborers of awakening. Embrace the truth, suffering shapes the very fabric of your being, aligning you with the universe. You may wonder, has God forgotten you in your isolation? Your struggle is a call to witness deeper truths shrouded in mystery. Prepare, for the unveiling is coming, though it hides just beyond the horizon. The archetypes of old whisper your story, weaving through realms both sane and unseen. You stand, like those before you, amid a barren desert, crying out for answers. This very exile mirrors the trials faced by the saints and prophets. In the heart of this wilderness, seeds of rebirth are planted, yearning to rise. As the phoenix emerges from ashes, so too does your essence develop uniquely from hardship. Enduring flames forge resilience, creating strength that cannot be spoken yet must be lived. Know this, you're not merely a spectator, the divine path is carved through your spirit, as it has been for countless souls before. With each hardship, you embody the legacy of those who came to the brink, only to find light anew. This dance of struggle mirrors the way God shapes greatness, unseen yet surely felt. Can you sense the flicker of promise amidst the fire, kindling a tune that beckons you to listen closer? Moses found his voice amid wild silence, even as he wandered in the wilderness. Like Joseph in the pit, you too wrestle with feelings of abandonment and betrayal. Christ, faced with rejection, teaches the spirit of resilience amidst hardship. The chains of Prometheus bind, yet they also ignite the fire of knowledge. Through centuries, these tales of endurance remind you of innate strength within. Each moment of suffering, however profound, is an invitation toward elevation. You share in a stronger legacy, reaching through shadows to grasp revelations not yet revealed. There's an emerging awareness, gently unfurling before your spirit like a sacred scroll. Can you feel the pulse of connection drawing you into the heart of God's eternal chorus? With the horizon ahead, can you tell what might lie beyond the veil? What if this cycle of isolation is a precursor to elevation? The Lord weaves patterns in ways that often elude our understanding. There is a sacred code inscribed in your trials, a truth waiting for its moment to be revealed. You might feel the vibrations of destiny, resonating deep within your core. But know this, the full meaning holds itself wrapped in layers, waiting for your awakening. Your struggles are not merely burdens, but harbingers of grace unfolding. As you tread this path, secrets lie dotted along your journey like stars in a vast sky. Every tear you shed becomes part of a timeless legacy, an echo of transformation. The law of elevation waits patiently, cloaked in shadows, offering glimpses of what may come. What does it mean to embrace the depths of your pain and rise under divine light? This sacred code extends beyond your singular existence, intertwining through time and spirit. Each hardship you face whispers truths of an ancestral echo, binding you to the great fabric of life. These patterns hold an energy, a pulse, a rhythm felt throughout ages. There are fragments within you, awaiting recognition, even as they remain obscured. Your journey spirals through cycles of despair and discovery, layered with purpose and intent. Can you sense the beckoning of something vast and potent, waiting just beneath the surface? The whispers of God mingle with your heartbeat, a rhythm of revelation in process. Understanding is the wondrous journey, one that reveals itself in fragments and flashes of light. As you breathe in this sacred truth, can you feel the activation stirring within you? Comment, "I walk crowned by eternal flame," if this word stirs something unfinished within you. Each betrayal and silence in your life traces a line back to divine acknowledgement. Beloved soul, your scars tell a story, pointing outward to the higher truth that embraces your existence. Recognize this, your journey intertwines with a cosmic law that blesses and breaks. Every tear serves as a reminder of your calling, a confirmation of purpose ever present. Reflect on moments that shaped you, those potent symbols of transformation born from suffering. Your story has woven itself with those who came before you, relentless in its proving. You tread the path of the chosen, destined for greatness beyond the veil. As you reclaim these truths, allow the pain to infuse meaning into the light of your journey. Every experience is a stepping stone, guiding you towards a deeper understanding. But what does this all point toward, beneath the guise of your existence? If this pattern shaped you, then what comes next will begin to reveal why it had to remain hidden. The shadows conceal truth, waiting for the light to be fully realized. Can you feel the weight of endless possibilities? Each moment whispers a promise, a divine call unfolding before your eager heart. As the next chapter approaches, the past will guide you toward profound revelations. It is here where you will discover the facets of your birthright, waiting faithfully. Together, we will explore what lies beyond this threshold, revealing the essence of your inheritance. Are you prepared for the tapestry of your life to unfurl in glorious ways? Stand firm, dear warrior, for the journey has just begun, and the ultimate ascension awaits. Join in this unfolding revelation, my dear friends, with a gentle act of silent participation. Your engagement matters deeply, for each moment shapes the collective experience we share. If your spirit resonates with this message, I invite you to utilize YouTube's Super Thanks feature. Your contribution becomes a thread woven into this tapestry, acknowledging the divine truths that linger within us. Let us walk this journey together, not merely as spectators, but as co-creators of our destinies. Each act of kindness, every note of understanding, fuels this prophetic journey we are on. Remember, your involvement enhances the energy of awakening that unfolds here. Your silent participation sheds light on a profound path to illumination. Throughout this journey, know that the whispers of the divine are ever present. The unfolding story awaits, and your place in it is eternally marked by grace. In the silence of your trials, you felt the weight of abandonment deep in your soul. Each moment of rejection echoed with a familiar sharpness, pulling you further into isolation. The waiting, an endless stretch, left you with a sense of haunting despair. Have you ever wondered why God allowed such darkness to surround your heart? Pain often brings clarity, yet in those shadows, things felt so uncertain, so unforgiving. You trudged through storms, feeling like you were whispering to the void. Did you sense his absence, or was it merely the testing of your spirit? Your journey, laden with suffering, was not a wandering without purpose. You were being shaped for something greater, but the light was hidden just beyond your reach. That flicker of understanding awaits to break through the clouds of your anguish. Your trials were never random. They followed a preparation you could not yet decode. Like the press of the olive in the garden, your spirit has been crushed for oil, the sacred anointing. Each wound you carry is intricately woven into the fabric of your destiny. You may have perceived them as merely burdens, but as the Father watches, he sees the tapestry of strength being crafted. Why would such a divine architect allow your pain if not for a glorious purpose? There is a reason behind every tear and every struggle you've faced. Trust that hidden patterns exist, even when they seem elusive. You stand on the threshold of revelation, about to embrace the truth about your hardships. Can you almost hear the whisper of destiny calling you? What you've endured prepares you for a path woven with threads of significance. Within those moments of silence, rejection might have appeared as your greatest adversary. But consider this. Could it be that they were prerequisites to your awakening? The universe often conceals its gifts behind the veil of adversity. Perhaps the rejection was God's way of redirecting you towards your true calling. Understand this. Not everything that falls apart does so for the sake of ruin. As the shattering of your heart echoed, the pieces began aligning themselves for a rebirth. You are emerging, much like a phoenix from the ashes. But first, you must let go of that which no longer serves you. Can you feel the stirring of something divine within? There exists a power deep inside, waiting to unveil why it all mattered. These events of your life were part of a symphony composed by the heavenly conductor. Rejection is not your enemy. It is a vital signpost guiding you closer to the truth. And that sense of waiting, it serves as your most profound rehearsal, building the strength you need. With every wound you've endured, initiation marks begin to paint the story of your rebirth. Each scar is an emblem of the battles fought and the strength gained. God's hand is at play, turning your pain into a catalyst for transformation. How can you begin to see your wounds not as liabilities, but as sacred gifts? They resonate with the beauty of a life truly lived, marked by trials that sculpted the essence of who you are. So much more awaits. Just beyond this threshold of growth you are teetering on. Let visions flood your heart as you witness the arching narratives of sacred myths and divine archetypes. You are not the first to walk this rugged terrain. Many have come before you. Much like Moses before the sea, you stand with courage, ready to confront challenges that seem insurmountable. The images of light and darkness bring hope, igniting a spark in your soul. With every breath, you gather strength like David stood before Goliath, brave yet green. Remember, each confrontation signals destiny calling you forth to greatness. Can you grasp the possibility hidden within the shadows? Align yourself with faith, for His Spirit surrounds you and ignites the power within. The path you tread will lead you to more than you ever dreamed. Destiny is a story foretold, a legacy imprinted on the fabric of your being since time began. Whispered across the plains of existence, it calls for you to awaken from your slumber. The shadows that once plagued your heart are transforming into guiding lights. Each piece of pain has led you closer to this moment of clarity, illuminating your path. Can you see it subtly unfolding, a mosaic of possibilities that paint the landscape of your future? It's as if the universe aligned the stars just for you, revealing glimpses of the grand design. Intertwined with your bloodline lies a promise waiting to be fully known. Embrace the knowing that your essence was crafted with intention and love. Open your heart wider, for now, the pulse of destiny beats louder within you. But the promise of what comes next is not yet fully revealed. What lies ahead is a realm that beckons for you to step through. A gateway to unimaginable possibilities is spinning threads of silver and gold just for you. What has been unmapped until now is just a hint of what your birthright holds. Can you lend your spirit to the unseen? Take a deep breath, for what you have glimpsed thus far is merely the shadow of a greater illumination coming. Expect the unexpected. The waves of transformation are swelling on the horizon. As your journey unfolds, remember that every revelation beckons with urgency. Each heartbeat leads you closer to the truth waiting just beyond that veil. Will you trust in the unfolding of your divine narrative? This is the hour your unveiling quietly begins. Stand before the tapestry of creation, woven with threads of your spirit. Feel the pulse of eternity calling you home. The sky opens above, revealing the radiance of your true self, waiting to emerge. In this sacred moment, the veil between realms thins. You are not just a fragment of history. You are the promise of something greater. The winds of change sweep around you, filling your lungs with courage. It is time to shed the old skin of doubt and emerge anew. God whispers through the very fabric of your being, urging you toward transformation. What lies before you is the beginning of everything you were meant to become. As you stand at the threshold, recognize that you are becoming so much more. No longer are you defined solely by your wounds. You are the sign of your own evolution. Each scar tells a story. Each bruise marks a moment of survival. With every heartbeat, the echoes of your ancestors rise to greet you. You are the bridge between their dreams and your reality, a testament to resilience. The shadows of your past recede, illuminating the path ahead. You carry their hopes and their triumphs, intertwined like vines climbing toward the light. The Lord is preparing you for the task at hand, a role like no other. What is still hidden within your lineage yearns to spring forth into existence. The tapestry continues to weave as you step forward, ready to embrace the unfolding mystery. Wrap yourself in the cloak of your heritage, for it is woven with ancient fire. Feel the weight of your lineage resting upon your shoulders, a mantle of responsibility and honor. There is a vow, deep and hidden, binding you to the essence of your forebearers. As the flames of your spirit burn brighter, you will become a crown of glory forged through trials. The flickers of inspiration dance around you, illuminating the corners of your soul. You are not merely an observer. You are a participant in a divine drama. In this anointing, the Father's hand guides you toward purpose. Your identity is being chiseled, revealed in fragments through time. What you uncover is merely the beginning of a greater revelation yet to come. Marked before your first breath, you are chosen across generations. In the whisper of your name resides the promise of eternity, echoing through time. The lineage of divine design is etched into your very DNA, a sacred contract awaiting its fulfillment. As you turn the pages of this ancient scroll, secrets will awaken within you. From the heart of adversity rises the blessing of revelation. Like David before Goliath, you are poised to confront the giants of your fate. God's light shines down, illuminating your path with purpose. The stories of your ancestors wrap around your spirit, calling forth your destiny. Recognition swells in the chambers of your heart, echoing what you are destined to understand. What follows this acknowledgement remains cloaked in divine mystery, awaiting your discovery. Each step you take unravels sacred threads that connect you to angelic realms. This lineage is your birthright, an inheritance that transcends time and space. Within you lies the spirit of seers and keepers, guardians of truth. With every heartbeat, feel the ancestral whispers guiding your journey. Prophetic echoes of the past entwine like vines, revealing your hidden potential. Every uncharted territory calls you to explore the richness of your soul. You come from a legacy of brave souls, each fighting for truth and light. As the light touches the darkness, transformation becomes your right. The scrolls of your existence articulate a message yet unspoken. Beyond this moment lies an invitation, a beckoning to delve deeper into what is concealed. On this journey, you are the breaker of chains, a herald of freedom. Know that the call is not just to you, but through you, a sacred expression. Just as an ancient tree reveals its inner core, so too do you unveil your power. Herein lies the memory of your sacred name, whispered through the ages. It is a name that holds the resonance of your true self, waiting to be unearthed. The air thickens with unspoken promises, the sacred binding of time and spirit. Comment, I anchor this truth in my soul, if these words awaken something unfinished within you. Share a dream, a sign, or a hidden knowing you've carried through the ages. Your witness strengthens the circle of light, weaving connection through shared hearts. What thrives in the silence of your soul echoes in the voices of others. What awakens now is merely the threshold of your divine exploration. The undercurrents of your being flow toward the light of the sacred. While belief begins to unfurl within, a deeper knowing remains just beyond your reach. The hearts of those who walk this path before you whisper lovingly, urging you onward. Recognize that the journey is not linear. It spirals, opening new channels of awareness. This unfolding is only the beginning, a prologue to what is hidden deeper still. As the dawn approaches, shadows will part, revealing mysteries you are yet to embrace. Await the moment when heaven kisses earth, and all is laid bare. The layers of your existence will intertwine with the cosmic fabric of being. In this truth lies a horizon broader than you can yet fathom, inviting you to step forward into the unveiling of your true self. As we come to the closing whispers of this journey, let us hold sacred the essence of what we've uncovered. Your ancestral roots pulse with life, filled with extraordinary threads intertwining destinies. A billionaire seeking connection is not merely an external inquiry. It is a reflection of your burgeoning potential. In each revelation, you stand on the precipice of a divine inheritance that awaits your arrival. You've touched the surface of deeper truths, where the past beckons and your future is rewritten. But remember, this is merely the beginning of your awakening. Each insight lays the foundation for an even greater understanding. Your unique bloodline pulses with energy, urging you to step forward into the light of your destiny. You were chosen, and know, the universe calls for you to answer. How will you respond? If you feel the resonance of this message, comment 77 below to seal this profound energy. Hit that subscribe button to ensure you never miss a transmission as we navigate through these sacred revelations together. And for those ready to delve deeper into your journey, consider becoming a member for exclusive content that ignites your path to clarity and empowerment. Now, prepare yourself, for the promise of tomorrow shines ever brighter, and the next revelation is already waiting to unfold. What might it reveal about your lineage, your purpose, and the extraordinary power that lies within? Stay ready, because what comes next will confirm everything you heard tonight. Your journey continues, and the call of destiny knows no bounds. We are just getting started.